In a quiet village tucked between dry fields and narrow dirt roads lived a woman named Miriam. She was a widow, poor in possessions but rich in faith, and the mother of 3 young children who depended on her for everything. Her husband had died suddenly, leaving behind grief, debt, and questions she had no answers to. Each morning, before the sun rose, Miriam knelt beside her bed, sometimes on an empty stomach, sometimes with tears on her cheeks, and prayed. She asked God not for riches, but for strength to endure the day and food enough to quiet her children's hunger. Life was hard. Miriam sold firewood and washed clothes to survive. Some days she earned just enough to buy cassava flour. Other days she came home with nothing but tired feet and aching hands. Her children often slept early, not because they were sleepy, but because hunger is easier to bear in dreams. Still, every night, Miriam gathered them close and prayed aloud, thanking God even when there seemed to be little to thank Him for. "God sees us," she would say softly. "He has not forgotten." The neighbors admired her courage, but few could help. Everyone was struggling in their own way. Yet Miriam never stopped praying. She believed with her whole heart that God would make a way, even if she could not see how. One afternoon, when her youngest child was ill and school fees were overdue, Miriam sat alone and wept. Then she prayed again, this time with a trembling voice. "Lord," she said, "I cannot do this alone. Please send us help." Not long after, help came unexpectedly. A woman named Esther arrived in the village to visit distant relatives. She noticed Miriam at the roadside, selling firewood with her children beside her. Something about Miriam's quiet strength and gentle spirit moved her. They spoke, and Esther learned her story. That very day, she paid for the child's medicine, but she did not stop there. Esther became a helper sent by God. She helped Miriam start a small provisions shop, paid the children's school fees, and encouraged Miriam to believe in herself again. Over time, the shop grew. There was food in the house. The children returned to school with clean uniforms and hopeful hearts. Laughter returned to their home. Miriam never forgot where her help came from. Every morning, she still prayed, but now her prayers were filled with gratitude. She thanked God for carrying her through the darkest days, and for sending Esther when she was at her weakest. She thanked God for proving that prayers are not wasted tears. Years later, when people asked Miriam